What's crack-a-lackin'? Sagittarius. Here's your energy. Sorry if you hear my children in the background screaming. Energy for July 2020. We're going to focus on what the central theme is. What you're passionate about, passionate opportunities for manifestation, your financial house, your mental house, and your emotional house, which all contribute, right, to what you're trying to manifest, to your overall energy. It interprets into a message. So we're going to see what pops up. Sagittarius in July 2020. You've come full circle, right? Jazz. No.
Wasn't me.
Yes, it was. I'm recording. Excuse my child. You've come full circle. You've come full circle. What have you come full circle on? What? I'm being told that you have a lot to say. Before I started recording, I had to go to the bathroom because I just finished Scorpio's reading, and then I had to go to the bathroom. And while I was in the bathroom, I heard Sagittarius has a lot to say. Because I started shuffling your cards, and a lot of cards were falling out when we were talking about passion. And I was like, oh, you have a lot to say. So in the bathroom, I just kept hearing that Sagittarius has a lot to say, which is quite interesting because you're quite introverted. But it seems that perhaps you've been researching and gathering information to be able to express to the world what you've learned. You're going to show up as a beacon of light, a source of information, or a source of unconditional love, or you're going to be able to help people attain financial freedom, or bless people, grant people gifts, or maybe all of the above, because you've completed some sort of learning cycle that unlocked the secrets for you of the universe. Man, that's deep. And that's what you're passionate about. That's exactly what you're passionate about. You've discovered it. You went to the depths of the ocean and came up with burning wands, and you got 8 of them to share, right? You have something to say. You have a lot to say, a lot of knowledge, a lot of acquisition of products, whatever that means for you. And yeah, you're ready. You're ready. You're headed out there towards the world. Yep. In your financial house, this is 4 of Pentacles. You're being wise about finances. In another reading, I might get a different message, but in this instance, you're being discerning about how you manage your financial household. Either that, or you're taking a look at your finances and you're contemplating ways that you could make the most out of your finances by sacrificing the least. Oh, and you're going to figure it out, bro. You're going to figure it out. Or you have, with this World card, you have. In your mental house, in your mind, 6 of Swords. You're taking your resources. And, bro, you're taking your resources, right? Everything that you learned from the depths of the ocean, and you're taking it to where it will be fruitious? I don't know what kind of words I'm hearing. Fruitious, not fictitious, fruitious. The most fruistic, fortuitous, something with the fruits in the issues, okay? You're taking all of that. And you're, like I said, you have a lot to say, and you're spreading it out upon into the world. You've come full circle, and you've learned these lessons, and you have a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer. In your heart space. In your heart space. I'm guided to let you know that although you have so much that you have to share, so much knowledge, be careful not to get caught up in the cycle to which this repeats, where you're searching for something that isn't intended for you, or to where you feel you are inadequate to deliver these messages, or something that keeps you in a cycle where you're chasing something round and round and round and round and round and round and round, because you've accomplished all these other things, right? You have all this discernment, you have all this knowledge, and people are receptive to it, and you have a lot of gifts to offer, and you've been blessed financially. But the heart isn't quite right. Be careful not to get caught up in a never-ending chase for what wasn't designed to be on your path. Not that love is not designed to be on your path. No. That something is not destined for you. You must recognize that. That is the only lesson probably that matters here, because everything else is fated. I mean, this is fated too, but there's always a choice, right? There's always a line to draw to be able to continue on this path, right? So let me pull an oracle card for you, because I mean, this looks good. You've journeyed down to the depths of the ocean. You've come up with wands on fire from the depths of the ocean. Can you imagine being on fire, having fire in the middle of the ocean? Like gasoline on top of the water that ignites, but you're underneath the water. And you are bringing up these swords of passion. It's so much knowledge that you have to share with the world, and because you've completed this cycle, you have so much to offer. Don't get into a space, because with this 4 and this 5 on the right side of the reading, you don't need to feel that you lack knowledge, information, gifts, money, love. You don't need to honor that. You don't need to grow that. You are taking your knowledge, your gifts, your passion, and you're bringing it to other horizons here with the 6 of Swords. You're taking all of that. 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands on the left side of the reading. You've come full circle. You're taking it there. And I didn't do much for these to come out. Your ships are guided. That means your ships of passion, of what you learned, what you've come full circle with, the depths you dove down to, and the thoughts that form from it are guided along the ocean by your mother moon. Whatever your moon sign is will give you an idea of what that means. You'll know. If you don't know your moon sign, go find it. Okay? I think you'll need your date of birth and the time you were born more specifically, because that'll tell you exactly where the moon was at the time of your birth, according to where you were in the world, where you were born in the world. You don't need to chase what is not meant for you, because all of the You're traveling. All of that which you have learned from the bottom of the ocean and brought up with you, put it on a ship, turn it into tangible knowledge that you have to share with the world. And you're taking it to new horizons, right? Even if it's for yourself. Are forming caring connections. Caring connections. Connections that are drawn towards you. Whereas this is not forming caring connections. This is not caring for yourself. This is desiring something that is not meant for you, which is not taking care of yourself. Which is going against what you've learned. When you take, which will increase your lack. When you take the path on the left-hand side, which is the 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the world in the middle, you're going towards this. Your mother moon is guiding you to sail across the ocean, and the connections are coming to you. Law of attraction, very big in July. Even if this is just mental connections, connecting the dots, which is what, spiritual journey is all about. This is what you're doing. This is what, if it's not what you are doing, what perhaps you should consider doing, because this is destined for your path, for you to be able to share all these things that you have, that you hold on to because you're an introvert. It seems that these times are asking people to be what is this? Be other than. Be opposite from. Be opposite from what you once were. Be different. Choose. If you chose the red pill, choose the blue one. If you chose the blue one, choose the red one. Because thank God you have an opportunity to choose. Thank you, Sag.